Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning and welcome. So it's we've been a couple of days in the house now. I haven't done any recording because the battery died on the camera and I couldn't find my chargers. So I've just put a bit of juice in the wee camera, and little job for today is we're going to be building this bad boy for Harvey. So I've taken this out of the box and lifted it upstairs because it weighed about 48 kilos or something along those lines. But what we've got is we've got the Eros double Ottomen bed from Habitat. Okay, thank you, darling. From Habitat or Argos. So they sell it in Argos and they sell it in Habitat as well. So it's cheaper at Habitat. So buy at Habitat. Compared to, we got this free delivery. I'll put the price in the description because I can't remember how much we paid for it, if I'm honest. Yeah, so that's the bed. I'm going to get it built. I'll see you in a second. I'll put it on a time lapse because this is not going to be very riveting. I'll see you in a minute. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye. There we go, that's everything unboxed and out of the packaging. That's taken like 15 minutes, so I'll put that on a time lapse. I'm going to read the instructions and let's get building! Right, I just spent a couple of minutes sorting out the big pile of fixings so that I'm working with. I know it's a bit sad, but it does make life easier and you can identify your stuff much quicker. So, first thing to do, looking at those instructions, is you've got to put the legs onto the headboard and the baseboard, footboard, whatever the other end is. Let's get it done. The first thing I noticed with this is I'm used to building IKEA stuff where everything's pre-drilled, but if you look on the base of this, where you're supposed to actually screw these legs in, there are no pre-drilled holes. So you just got to put it on there and make the assumption that that's actually in the right place. Which firstly, come on, that's a bit shoddy. Hey, there we go. So this thing that you screw in here is rather annoying. That the short end of the Allen key they supplied fits in there. The long end seems like it's damaged or misshapen, so it's a real pain getting that actually screwed in. But that, I believe, page 1 is done. Right, here we go. So the instructions say, if you look at this, for page 2, you're supposed to screw these cubey things to the bottom of the headboard and the base. And you can see on here, someone has just clearly marked on here the positions roughly where they need to go. Can you see that? In like chalk or something. So, even, there we go. See if we've got the same on the actual headboard. Yeah, you can see this. This is marked in chalk where they need to go. But I hope it doesn't have to be that accurate. There we go, so that's page 2, sections 2 and 3 done. On to 4 now. Looks like we're going to be, oh no, I've still got to put these little things in, and then that's done. Oh, section 2's done. Don't listen to me, talking rubbish. Yes, I think these just screw in kind of hand tight, not all the way in, because I think we need to then take the sidey bits, and the sidey bits will slot into these, or down the back of them. So I'll do the other end. I'll see you in a moment. Bye bye. Oh no, you can come along, you can watch. I'll stick up here. So I'm just going to put the side piece in. I'm making assumptions here. I've just I think this is what's needed. I haven't actually checked. It's got to be. What else would we have done that for? So we lean that forward. Here we go. Let's go a little bit more with this maybe. Maybe. Let's do this a bit. See that? So probably have to tighten these up next. I might check the instructions. They could start now. So that's done. Into this bit. Yeah. So let these slot in. And then tighten them up with the Allen key. Why do they call it an Allen key? Who is Allen? I ask. I need to move all this out of the way as well. So you don't want to watch that, so I'll do that in a sec. Bye. Hello. Right, so that's section 4 done. I've tightened these bolts up, just kind of using the long edge of the Allen key, because the shorter edge, which gives you all power, seems to have rounded off a little bit. So let's go and find another Allen key. So here we go. Part 5. I'm going to put these bits across here, those bits across there. See what I can find. Bye bye. Right, here's a little sweaty note for you. On section 5, make sure you put these things, these little stopper things, on before you fit it, the bar at the bottom, because if you don't, you have to take it off again. That should be another section up here before you do that. Thank you. Goodbye. Right, there we go. So that's the bar at the bottom put in with funky little legs as well. And then what we do is we put in these wooden like cross beams, and they fitted into place with one of our the letter C in the manual. Let's make sure the O's there. Yeah, we can see the O. I think that's where we're going. Don't know how much you can see of this. It's actually going in there this time. Yes. Let's try that. It's actually sitting in. No. I'll do this, see you in a sec. Right, here we go. So, section 5, be prepared to lose about half an hour of your life on section 5. It sucks. These bits that go across here, these screws that go in there, only just fit in the holes. Why they didn't drill the holes bigger and then just have washers and maybe fixings for a little bit longer, I have no idea. But it's taken absolutely ages to get that in. There's Max barking, he hates the bed as well. So the next bit I'm going to do section number 6, which is screwing these right angle pieces into the corners. So I'm going to do now. I'm not going to record because I haven't got much battery left. I'll see you on flip flop. Bye. Hello. Well, I'm still here building this frigging bed. Here it is. It's got the brackety things for the Ottomen. It's just, I don't know, build quality's not great. The instructions are absolutely horrendous. I thought, oh, this is simple because there's the instruction booklet is so thin. No, it's so thin because there's no friggin' instructions. Not bad. Right, so here we are up to page 8. So put your hinges on. There's way too many holes in these actual fixings. There's more holes than there are holes to actually fix into, which is a bit crap. The instructions, again, are pants. Let's get on to the next section, which is, look, this, now it says to build the frame that sits on this. So if you're going to buy this bed, you're buying it because you haven't got much room, like in here. So now you've got to build the frame for it after you've built the frigging bed. Stupid, just crazy. Why don't you build the actual frame that sits on this first, then you can put it out of the way, then you build the bed and you slot it on. Review at the end. Hey, there we go, that's step 11 done. It's taken me an age. There we go, look, there's the frame in position and it's looking lovely. And it's a bit tight, but you can lift it up. There we go, look, and then push it down. I think you need the mattress on it. Oh. Happy days. Let's get on to step 12, whatever that may be. Oh, let's have a look. Let's do this together. Oh, on the last page, these wonderful instructions. So now it's just a case of putting the slats across. Let's do the slats, and I'll see you on the other side. Goodbye. Oh my lordy, I'm sweating like a bugger. So here we go. Slats are on, helped with the glamorous and beautiful Mrs. B. Hello, Mrs. B. Hello, Max, he's been helping as well. He's been supervising with sleep. Here we go, here's the bed. Let's get the mattress on, call it a day. Thought we'd done 20 minutes. Well, that's that. The bed's done, look. There we go. Mrs. B's just...
It's not a perfect bed, is it?
No, far from it.
Frames.
Yeah, so that's the bed made. Would I recommend this bed? Not for the assembly. They need to spend more time on the instructions, a bit more detail. No, not even more detail. Just for God's sake, if you're doing a diagram of a piece of the bed. Yeah,
Oh, that's
there you go.
slats.
Yeah, it's bouncing.
I was going to get.
No, what that is there's a leg underneath it that isn't actually resting on the underside of the bed, and when you sit on it, it bangs. So Harvey's gonna enjoy that if I lift it up. See that leg there? That isn't actually pressing against the bottom until you sit on it, and then it does. So, oh,
Just use 2 hands.
2 hands, 2 hands. Yeah. So, what do I recommend this bed? Probably not for the assembly because it's a nightmare. We'll check in with Harvey and see how comfy it is. But I'm sweating like a proverbial, and I'm going to go and have a nice cup of tea and sit down, and I'm going to do bugger all. Is that allowed, Mrs. B? I'm going to go and sweat on the sofa, and as Mrs. B says, make it smell like arse.
No.
No! Don't say that. Do I say goodbye, Mrs. B?
Bye.
Bye. So you know the score, get yourself an Eros bed from Habitat. Spend half the day building it, and it will bloody change your life because it's a friggin' nightmare. They say that when you die, your whole life flashes before your eyes. This afternoon, I think I want to skip.
You grab the actual frame.
Yeah, hold the frame and then lift. And it's assisted lift for elderly people. What we might want to do is get some sponge or something under those. Oh yeah. See, the wood underneath it is just really thin, like a couple of mil ply. Not ply. Fiberboard, sorry. So some stuff can go under there. I don't know how much. And yes, like that. Yeah. Make a bed to change life. See you on the next one. Goodbye.